Well, good morning, it's Wednesday and we're talking today about the midfielders. I'll tell you what, I'm breezing this top at the moment. That's why it's only head shot, you see.
Nice, very nice.
And there's the same tractors there from yesterday as well.
It's been a great week for weather, by the way, I've got to say.
That bus was there yesterday.
Every day, great sunshine.
I'll tell you what, these cars, 24-hour parking or something.
The staff haven't left the ticket office yet. They're still here. Put in a marathon shift.
Right, let's talk about some midfielders. Hey, great backdrop, by the way.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
Mr. Stan.
What?
Big Stan.
Big Stan.
Big Stan.
He's never been called that in his life.
No, he hasn't now.
Because we never met you, isn't it?
Let's talk about midfielders. Let's talk about the one, the only, the Mr. Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
Yes, gorgeous.
Cheers, love.
Yeah. What a season! I mean, £50 million. Maybe some eyes might have, popped at the sight of that fee, but at the same time, he's worth that and much more now. Fantastic season.
And it's rare you get such a big money signing work out so perfectly like that. And yeah, club record fee. Didn't faze him, didn't faze the club, didn't faze anybody. And after taking a few weeks to get used to it, he settled in pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
And took to the championship so well. That was the query that people had. How would he take to the physical demands of the championship? Well, how many bookings did he get in the end? 12, was it, or something stupid? He was dishing out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was fine with that. He can't tackle at all, but he was fine with sticking his boot out. And but yeah, on the ball, just one of the best players pretty much everyone's ever seen at Molineux. You can't get any higher praise than that, and that's what people who've been watching since the 50s say as well. It's not so.
The distribution's incredible.
He was on another level, I thought, to his teammates at times. Certainly on another level to the rest of the division. Some of the vision that he has, some of the passes he tries to play. He'd look even better in a better team where players can not been disparaging to Wolves here, but I'm just saying he felt like he was on another level at times. Yeah. And playing football from a different sport it was just ridiculous. Some of the noises he got out of those fans.
Oh.
Don't do it. There we go again. Just ridiculous, and we all hope he'll be with Wolves forever and ever, but he won't be because he's too good.
He is too good. I mean, a lot of the people in the Premier League say, well, he hasn't done it in the Premier League, he's only done it in the Championship.
Who says that?
Just peeps,
right.
Just general detractors who want to knock Neves.
Yeah.
You think he'll be fine in the Premier League, don't you?
Yeah. Who said that?
Oh, there's loads of people.
Let me add him.
Let me add him, Scrappy.
I think you made that up.
No, seriously, there's plenty of people. I've talked to people and they pay the pub because I'm there most afternoons.
Low here.
Yeah, and I've just kicked the camera. That's why.
Oh, right, okay.
It's okay. It's fine. We're good. Plenty of people are saying, yeah, but he's only doing it in the Championship. He's only doing it in the Championship. Right. You don't know, do you? I mean, he's still got to prove himself in the Premier League. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Again, I've yet to see that. I don't know where you found that.
There's loads of that kicking about.
But
go to the websites.
He'll be. No thanks. He'll be fine in the Premier League. He will thrive, I'm sure. Like I say, he's too good for us. He's a Champions League player. He's a top 4 player, and he'll look even better in the Premier League next season, where there should be a bit more space for him, less people wanting to kick him, and he's going to stay. That's the great news. He's said it numerous times, and he seems like an honest lad, and he seems very grounded. He's not just saying I want to stay because I love the club. He's saying I want to stay because it's to the benefit of my development. And I think he's seen Portuguese teammates go to big clubs too soon, and it's impacted negatively on their careers when they don't play every week. So he sees that. He's clever enough to see that.
His room's full of Wolves stuff. He loves it.
Yeah, he's mature enough to see that, to see what's good for his career. I'm sure George Mendes is playing his part there because he's his agent. So yeah, it looks like he's going to stay. So we'll get one more year out of him.
Not going to the World Cup, is he though?
No.
Two people are those central midfielders. After Jan Roman Sace.
Yeah, just say that on Neves. I don't think it's that he's not good enough for the squad. I think, judging from what their manager said, Fernando Santos, they're just not the right player for what they want as a backup midfield option.
He's got plenty more opportunities to get to World Cups.
Rubbish, if you ask me. But anyway, so Njai's going and Sace is going, as expected.
So Roman Sace, I mean, had his detractors last year for certain, but I think he's definitely improved.
You hated him.
You apps don't give me that crud. You hate. I was a big Roman Sace fan, and I think he's stepped up, to be fair.
I thought he was bang average last season, and
he wasn't bang average
inconsistent, and helped by the fact he's alongside Neves, but certainly he's improved his game and he's become less dopey. I mean, he was very dopey last year, giving away the ball far too often and giving away stupid fouls, but he's cut that out of his game almost, and he's done very, very well.
Neves has obviously helped him.
He's stepped up, and again, you look at all the player of the season contenders in most of the seasons. Sace to be named there because he's been so consistent. So got better going forward. He still can't shoot for Toffee except for Millwall away, but he has got better going forward.
Don't shoot! Oh!
yeah, that was it. That was a recreation of what happened in the press box at Millwall away. Literally, both of us said, "Don't shoot,
don't do it." Oh,
so yeah, no, he's improved his game a lot. Very, very well done to him.
Alfred and Jai obviously not confirmed that we're going to sign him next season, but if they if Wolves do, do you think that he'll be a very useful squad player next season in the Premier League? Obviously, he's got Premier League experience with Hull City.
He would be a useful squad player. I'm not sure that they'll sign him. It's a difficult one. He's done very well this year. I think he's been unlucky, probably the most unlucky of anyone in the squad, not to make more starts. He made some very good contributions. Norwich away, he was exceptional. Ipswich away, he was very good. Good at breaking up play and good at starting attacks, and he makes those late bursts into the box. So he's got a lot of really good attributes. He's too good for the Championship, but yeah, the form of Sace, or more the partnership of Neves and Sace, who accentuate each other quite well, contrast each other quite well. That's what kept the Giant at the team. So, and he wasn't not quite good enough on the ball for Nuno.
Okay.
I don't think his passing range isn't really there. That's not him. He's more of a destroyer, isn't he, in both boxes? Very good player, but whether he fits into Nuno's style, not sure if he 100% does. But I think he's a good alternative option, and Wolves will need alternative options next season because they can't play the same way every single week.
Let's talk about the wing backs then, and superb they were, Mr. Barry Douglas.
Well,
one of the signings of the season.
Yeah.
Periphery afterwards.
Okay, all right. Who then?
Well, Gibbs away.
No, who's talking about now? Buddy. What a revelation!
I mean, signing of the season potentially from a value point of view.
Yeah, well, they nicked him from Konyaspor for 1 million pesetas, and he was absolute revelation. 14 assists, a joint league high with Robert Snodgrass from Aston Villa. It was whipped set piece deliveries. Key part of Wolves' strategy at times this season, and improved defensively as the season went on. And I think
got his Scottish cap.
Deserved his shot in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah. Do you think that he will get a shot then? Do you think he will be a starter?
No, I think they'll have to. Well, they have to sign a left wing back because I'm not sure Vinagra's good enough for your backup.
Okay.
And they've got so much money, and I think they're not going to leave much to chance. So I think they'll probably sign a left wing back. But I'd like to see Barry Douglas in the team for the first game of the season at Man City at home.
Oh, Man City at home?
Yeah, I think so.
Spurs away.
Okay. No, it won't be because the stadium.
Oh yes, they are. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's okay. They won't turn up. It's a win. Walkover win. Matt Doherty.
Yep.
Another really good season from him.
Yeah, well, it really smells here. What's that smell? Is that your shirt, actually?
It's like I've opened a box of fish.
He's again been metronomically consistent, actually, and taken
metronomically consistent. I like that.
Why do you always look so shocked when I bring out the big words?
Well, I don't know. You can't spell it now.
True.
Do you have a metronome?
What?
Metronome.
What, in Spiers?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Have you got one?
So you might have nicked it from my hotel room or something. I used to have a metronome, yes. I used to play the piano, so you used to get the rhythm.
Right. This is not what the people want to hear about, I don't think.
It's post-season, it's fine, it's chill. Matt Doherty, yes.
He's finally got Ireland recognition. Taking his game to another level this year. Defensively, you can count on one hand the number of mistakes he made. Rarely gets beat.
Yeah. And
going forward, he can improve, but I think he has improved this season. His end product's improved. He can get better, and it will probably need to if he's going to be first choice in the Premier League. But managed to get the top 3 player of the season votes, which shows you how highly the fans hold him in regard. Didn't quite make sense, but you know what I mean. And he's had a very, very, very good season.
And thank the Lord he stayed fit.
Yeah. Well, we saw against Hull at home when he was suspended/injured. Which one was it? Suspended. Got sent off at Borough. Suspended for Hull at home, and they tried Bennett at right wing back in a home game where they needed to attack, which didn't work.
No.
And then they went for Cavallero, and then they went for Oscar Rasmussen. So it shows you the problems they had. Yeah, if he'd have got, I mean, they got very lucky because Philip Fossaway didn't kick a ball all season. But he's probably the fittest player in the squad and most consistent in terms of fitness in the whole squad. I think he's played 95% of matches in the past 3 or 4 seasons, something like that. So again, I'd like to see him given a shot in the Premier League. Oh, it's a tough one to call though if Doherty and Douglas are going to be in that first choice 11. It really is. I'm not sure.
I think
there's no room for sentiment
But then you don't want to sign understudies to them, do you? You want to sign people who are going to be on the same level, if not better.
I don't think they will sign many understudies. I think they'll sign players that are of greater quality or the same, and let players compete. It's a really tough call. There's no room for sentiment in this Wolves regime from Fosun or Nuno.
And you don't want to react after 10 games, do you? Well, you can't because of the transfer window and stuff
exactly,
like that.
But their aim is so high. They're aiming for top half. So would they leave that?
So they should.
No, I know that. Right, calm down. No, they should aim for top half. What I'm saying is Doherty and Douglas proven top 10 players in an elite division? No, they're not. Will he give them their chance? I'm not sure, because the wing backs are such an important role. I hope he does. I think they deserve their shot, but like I said, there's no room for sentiment in this Wolves regime. So I think they'll go out and sign a left wing back and a right wing back, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay, periphery. Morgan Gibbs-White, World Cup winner. England Youth International, and another good season. Didn't quite get the starts he maybe would have liked, but at the same time very important moving forward.
It looked like he wasn't going to play a part. He came back from the World Cup, wasn't really from winning the World Cup. Fantastic achievement of that team that won the final, where they beat Spain 5-2. There were 9 Premier League players and 2 from the Championship, and Morgan Gibbs-White was one of them. So it shows you the stock that he has already, and it's great that Wolves have got him. Worked his way into the squad on merit, and made plenty of appearances. I think he made 12 substitute appearances in a row, and then got his chance up front at Sunderland away on the last day, which didn't suit him, which was a shame. For me, central midfielder. For me, he is in Wolves' squad next season. And
you don't think he needs to go on loan?
I think with the improvements that he'll make over the summer, being trained by Nuno, I think he's good enough. I really think he's good enough to be part of this squad. Not to start, though? No, not yet, no. But I think he's good enough to be in that Premier League squad. On the fringes, starting the cup games, and coming on and making an impact from the bench. We've seen he made a positive impact in almost every game he played from the limited game time that he had. I think he's got the talent now. And
so you would say five starts in a season or 6 starts in a season, let's say 4 in the cup and maybe 1 in the league, is better than playing a full season in the Championship?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Because I think it won't be long before he's good enough for the first team. So if Nuno's going to stay, you want him to be ingrained in the way that Wolves play. I think he's good enough. I really do.
Loanees then, so
we sort of kicked down in the under 19 England under 19 manager saying he's good enough to be in the World Cup squad as in the next World Cup.
Yeah,
and I agree. If his trajectory continues, he will be in that England squad in the next few years. So yeah, for me, he's in the squad.
Loanees, Conor Ronan coming back. What do you see in the loan season for him?
Just to finally add a more, just popped into my head. I know you're annoyed at me. Of the central,
the other one wants to rush through this.
Yeah, no, I've got to get back to the office. Of the central midfielders that he's got, he just falling over there. I'm on my tiptoes.
What am I doing with those two cans of curling?
We just popped to Asda for a couple of cans. Gibbs-White offers something that none of the other central midfielders do. He can take players on. He's a very positive influence. He can burst beyond the back line as well and play as front three. So he offers something different for me. He's in the squad. Yes, next one.
Conor Ronan.
Yeah, he'd have to get back out on loan, I think.
Yeah.
Kenny Jackett's keen to take him back at Portsmouth, and he did well at Portsmouth, but he wasn't the outstanding player in that team. So whether he's good enough to go for a Championship loan club, I'm not sure. Many Championship clubs would say yes, he's going to be in our first team week after week. So it might be another League One club.
I mean, you talk about last year, and you're bigging Conor Ronan up to be the next big thing, and then it's just gradually gone down the pecking order, hasn't he? It's disappointing, really. Yeah,
the problem with Conor was that when Nuno came in, he didn't know quite where to play him. So they tried him as one of the forwards in a couple of games. It didn't quite work. They tried him as a central midfielder, which I think is his long-term position, but he's not there physically yet. He doesn't necessarily have to grow a huge amount physically, but he does know how to use his body better, I think, certainly in the physical Championship anyway. So he's a huge talent. He'll be an Ireland international guaranteed. He'll be a Premier League player for me as well in the future, but he needs a full season at a club on loan, definitely.
Okay, but definitely keeping at Wolves for the long-term future.
I would really be surprised if they let him go. He's a huge talent.
One person I assume that you think will be let go is Ben Marshall.
Yeah, so he did well at Millwall. Of all the players that went out last season on loan, he's the best they've got. But again, where does he fit into that 3-4-3? Nuno just refused to play him at right wing back, even though I thought he was quite suited to play there. Millwall played him as a right winger and he did well. Goals, assists, good contribution to them, just missed out on the playoffs. But yeah, they'll get a good fee for him and they'll go to a Championship club.
So Jordan Graham.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
He's a
Nice edit there, by the way.
nice edit. Option take up on his contract. Is that because Nuno sees a future with him, or do you think get a bit of cash for him and
Get a
sell
bit
him
of
on?
cash for him and sell
You
him
think
on.
100%?
Yeah.
No future.
He barely did he even feature. Was he even named as a substitute when he came back from Fulham, where he wasn't playing? No.
Yeah.
It's no. It doesn't look good for Jordan. A real reversal in fortunes, because a couple of years ago when he came in under Kenny Jackett, he was. Oh, do you remember he got 10 assists in 12 matches? Something stupid. But no, Nuno clearly doesn't fancy him, so I don't see where he fits in.
Michael Zyro.
Again, maybe not quite the same player he was before his injury, so he needs a full season. It won't be with Wolves.
Okay, that's it. Done.
Yeah.
Thursday, we're going to talk about the
Management?
forwards. We're going to take
Forwards.
Thursday about the forwards from a different location. You can drive tomorrow.
Okay.
Should be fun. We'll see you then.